Hello, welcome to Wally Bar. Anyway, I'm going to talk about heating again. Well, my little fan heater, this little one here that I quite often have on the bench when I first come in the workshop to, you know, get a little bit toastier in here before the wood burner starts warming the place up. It's kind of like, well, I don't know if it's safe anymore, do you? And, yeah, it's had it. So it doesn't get used for much. But anyway, I actually went to a little shop or a chain of stores called Action and bought this. And this is a FERM ceramic kind of, well, they say it's like industrial sort of style, I would say. I wouldn't say industrial. But a heater, electric heater. It's only 2 kilowatt, which is all I need for that initial little bit of warm up in this smaller workshop. Now, I don't know what it's like. It's still sealed up. And I'm going to unbox and have a first impressions look at that and see how quickly it heats up. Now, these fan heaters are all very well, but they do use a lot of juice. 2 kilowatts, if for instance you're paying around 20 centimes or 20 pence per kilowatt hour, every hour at full whack it's going to be costing you 40 pence. 40p ain't 40p, but you do that all day long and all week, it's going to cost you a fortune to heat your space. Electric heaters aren't really the solution to heat a workshop, in my opinion, unless you've got loads of solar. I have got solar here, but this time of year, when you need the actual electricity from the solar panels, well, quite frankly, there isn't no sun. Well, it's too low to get much wattage. So, let's open this up to see what it's like. And I'm going to put my bum down. Yeah, I had a knife here in it. What have I done with that? There it is. Haha. Standing knife. Little 99E standing knife. It's the first type of standing knife I ever bought. And you can still get them. So, they're quite good, really. Alright, very simple little knife, little box knife, box cut some people call them, but to me it's just a utility knife. So let's put it off there and let's see what's inside. Well, we know what's inside, it's a heater, isn't it, you know, ding, it should be a heater. So let's pull it out of there, and there's nothing else in the box other than a security tag. Now in the UK, you spell, I don't know if you still can get FERM in the UK, but it's one of them budget sort of brands. And I can remember my father buying an old, I think I've actually got it actually, an old FERM angle grinder. I think I actually picked it up when he passed away. And that was FERM, and I think they say that they're German, but they're not. They're obviously Chinese imports, just badged up as German. I don't know who they are anymore. Netherlands, designed in the Netherlands, assembled in the Republic of China. The People's Republic of China. You know, that communist place that tends to, you know, sell hair of Uyghur Muslims and what have you in concentration camps, and then it ends up in your bread. If you don't believe me, there's hair in your bread, research it. There is human hair in your bread. Well, it might be human, but I know for certain and fact that, especially in the United States, they've been buying up hair. Yeah. About 1 ton of human hair was, well, it was seized in the US. Now, 1 ton of human hair is one hell of a lot of hair, because hair is light. But anyway, let's stop talking about human hair in your bread. Let's talk about this little heater. Let's put it on the box insert. There you go. First impressions, it looks quite sweet. It's almost like Star Wars like. Right, FERM. Okay, you get your manual, and it comes in a variety of languages, including English, Netherlands, Dutch, French, Deutsch, German, oh, Polish, oh, Czech, Czech. I don't know what these other languages are. They're all Slovak languages, anyway, Italian and Spanish. I'm not going to open it up, I probably don't tell you much anyway. And it'll be pretty self-explanatory. It'll be thermostatically controlled, which it is. And obviously you've got your fan settings, and is there a cold setting as well? Because that could be useful. There is. There's a fan only setting. Now where that would be useful is, say for instance, I just want to put a plonk near my wood burner and I want to push the heat around the room. I could just use it as a circulation fan if it's not too noisy. So let's see what it's like. Anyway, let's undo the cable, get the cable out. And it has a little Velcro strap on it, which will be used elsewhere, because I'm not going to use it in here, I can't imagine, for the life of me. So let's take that off there. And then we're going to plug it in and see what happens. Hopefully it don't go bang. That wouldn't be good, would it? No. Anyway, we'll use that elsewhere. Pull the cable out, straight out a bit. And plug it in. This is the obviously European plug. If you're in the UK, you have a UK plug, wouldn't you? Obviously, if it's available in the United States, and I imagine they probably are, but probably under a different name. They're all made in China anyway. So, right, let's have a look. What we got on the top here, we have minimum and maximum, so that'll be the temperature, that'll be the thermostat. Go away. Get attacked by my airline. Yeah, I am wrong. Go away. Oh, that's why. Excuse me. It's all it's all tangled up with my switch. There you go. That's it. Turn it off. And just stay over there. That's better. Sorry about that. Bit of madness. Right. So let's just see what this is like. Okay. We have, like, so there's 2 heat settings, high and low. So it'll be like 1000 watts, I imagine, and 2000 watts. Let's have a look. See what it say on here. Usually, which would say. It doesn't actually say. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so 1000 watts and 2000 watts. It is... that's sort of strange. The manual is in English, but on the front here, that's not. So it's obviously just for European, mainland Europe, regarding the information. But yeah, it's just that 1000 and 2000 watt, up to 20 square meters, it says. I'm just going to use it as a little space heater for where I'm working. You know, quite handy if I'm doing a bit of, you know, using paint and what have you, any finishes. You just want to dry the air out in that area. Yeah, they obviously paint on, or your finishes just had too long. Anyway, let's turn it on, see what happens. Aha. Right, it's a bit odd because the actual circulation fan only comes on when the thermostat is on. So if I turn the thermostat right off, the actual circulation fan goes off. Or, just a second. Is that not thermostatic? And is it just a fan speed? No, it's thermostatic. Yeah, that's thermostatic. It says on here, it's thermostatic controlled. Oh, it's got English on it. I'm losing the plot. Air displacement, 197 cubic metres an hour. Rooms up to 20 square metres, we said that. Anti-tip over protection, which is literally just bits of plastic. There's a little feet thing on there that says anti-tip. And it's got overheating protection, which you'd expect anyway, in case it blocks its airflow. And that's just circulation at the moment. Can you feel the heat come out there? Can you feel it? No? You can't feel the heat? I wonder why that is. Right, so let's put it on to 1000 watts. I'm more interested in how quickly it warms up. Oh, straight away. Yeah? So it's a ceramic element in here, and I have got another one of these, this sort of style of heater through there. It's a 3 kilowatt one. This is a 2 kilowatt, and that has a bit like what looks like a bit like a kettle element inside, and that takes absolutely ages to warm up. It's just it's frustratingly long. So it's okay if you have it on all the time, but 3 kilowatts on all the time, it costs them a fortune to run. Around 60 centimes an hour or more. So that's heats up nice and quickly because it's got a ceramic element. And let's see, let's put it on to high. So that'll be on 2000 watts now. Oh yeah, you can't put your hand there for too long. Now, so that heats up really, really quickly. Within seconds, that's starting warming up. So that's kind of what you want out of a fan heat. You want it to be quick and do the job. See, it needs to replace this one. This was actually, I know it's rubbish. It's one of the cheap, like 10 quid jobs. But it's all melted and the switches have all gone a bit crap and what have you. So, ain't great. And this feels, to me, it's going to be a little bit more, you know, a little bit safer in the environment I'm in the workshop. Anyway, this is a little FERM 2 kilowatt fan heater. If I can find a link for one similar or the same sort of thing, I'll stick it in the description below. Anyway, that's my little review, first impressions. I quite like it. And it's orange. I like orange. Yeah, orange and black, that's quite cool. That's why I bought it. Yeah. Just like the missus in the car. Anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget, click like and subscribe, maybe that little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload that video. Ta-ta.